Okay, let's do our speaking practice for today. Welcome to another video by Johnny. Okay, so let's try to do some random topic today. So let's talk about science. So Mr. Hun, please. So do you like science?
Yes, I like it, and because it had a lot of knowledge, and we can find and we can try to investigate and learn from it, and learn about society, learn about life, and yeah, and we have when we have knowledge about science, we have more information to talk together, to
To talk
discuss.
to each other, to talk to each other,
Yeah, to talk
to
each
talk to
other.
each other, to talk to each other,
Yeah.
talk to each other. Okay, so when did you start to learn about science?
Um, we learn about science when we were child,
When we were children, when we were children,
when we were children,
when we
and
were children.
we at least in high school,
At least
in,
in high school, at least in high
in
school.
high school, at least in high school, or at least in secondary school. Yeah, such as we can learn about biology, about chemical,
Chemistry,
about
chemistry,
chemistry, about phy physics,
physics,
physics, yeah,
about
about physics,
physics,
something like
physics.
that. Yeah, and even we learn about animal and learn how to keep animal and feed them, something like
Yes.
that. That all of them is about society.
About science. All of them is about science. Yes.
Science, yes.
Okay, very good. Now, so which science subject is interesting to you and why?
Um, I when I was child, I I love to study math. However, after that, when I went to
University.
university, I learned about computer and I learned about computer science and related subjects there because when we use computer, we can learn more and we can find more information and knowledge about other subjects.
I see. So, what kinds of interesting things have you done with science?
Mm, as a researcher,
As
so
researchers.
as a researcher, I in computer science, I do several research to find knowledge in computer science related to healthcare and related to agriculture
Yes.
and store it in computer and uh, create the way to search and to retrieve knowledge,
To what?
to store and to retrieve it
To
in future.
store and to reuse knowledge. I see.
Yes,
It's a very interesting thing. Now,
yes.
so do you think people should learn science more
Mm, I do not. I do not think that people should learn the science more, but I think that people should learn the
People,
science.
people.
People should learn the science in the context, in the
What kind
craw,
of
in
context are we talking about now?
with it means that they can learn the science and link to natural,
Link to nature, link to nature.
link to nature, such as they can go outside to learn about biology, about tree, animals. Yeah, not only in school. Yeah, it means it should balance theory and practical.
And practice. It should balance. There
Practice.
should be a balance. So there should
Be-
be, there should be,
there should
there should
be
be a
balance
balance. There should
theory,
be a
theory,
balance between
a
theory
balance
and practice.
between theory and practice.
There should be a
There should be
balance
a balance
between
between between
theory
theory
and practice.
and practice.
Theory and practice. Theory and
Theory,
practice.
theory, and practice.
I see. So, do you think people should learn science more?
The yeah, yeah, they learn a lot about the science. However, I mean, they can learn about more about the way to apply the science into their life.
I
Yeah,
see.
such as
But what applications? I mean, is it useful for people?
yes, such as they learn about
Day, day,
animal.
day, 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 day,
They
day, day,
they
day, day.
they they learn about animal. They can learn. They also can learn about the way to protect them and, the way uh, to protect them and the way to make mm,
Yes.
and how to use their knowledge in future, something like that. It means that we learn about knowledge, we learn about the science, and we have
Learn about the
knowledge and
science,
how
and we
to
have a
use it
knowledge.
in future. Yeah,
Yes.
because we want to use theory and apply into practice. So
I
not
see.
to answer the question, not answer
Answering questions of science is not the job of
questions.
normal people, isn't
Yes,
it? It's
yeah,
the job of
exactly.
scientists,
And not only to pass the
not only to pass exams, but we should be able to
exam.
apply the knowledge, you mean?
Yes, exactly.
Our knowledge should be applied.
Yeah, exactly.
So, are science museums
Museum.
popular in your country? Why not? Like museums to show the skeletons of extinct animals, the science museums to show the history of species, to show the inventions of people,
Invention. Yes.
to show like the previous tools that scientists used to work with. So are science museum popular in your country? Why not?
Um, no, there are there are several museum, science museum in Vietnam and in Ireland as well. So I love to see it. And in few years ago, I visited a computer museum and I learned a lot from it. And I learned how to transform information between two different locations.
Okay.
So, and how to create electric and how to transform information and how to innovate the computer or something like that. It is very interesting.
Interesting.
And
Interesting.
yeah,
Is that it is very interesting.
and I think we can build a lot of a society museum
Mhm.
like that around uh, to support uh, children can learn a lot from it because sometimes because if we do not have it, children only learn it by computer or on television or on internet.
On the internet.
On the internet. Uh, so from society and museum, so we can learn it. And even they can try to create electric by the machine.
Electricity. Create
Electricity,
electricity
create
by machines. I mean,
electricity by machine.
by
And
machine.
by machine and the people create it long time ago. So and now we can do it again in the museum like that. So and in museum we can learn a lot of things. Yeah, of course. And we
Exactly.
know a lot. We have a lot of exciting information we didn't
Right.
know before.
Yes.
Even we didn't know before.
Exactly. Even we didn't know before. So, okay, let's do the next one. It is headphones. So, Mr. Hung, do you use headphones?
Yes, sure. I think most of us do
Most
it
of us, most
at
of us.
most of us do it several times. So it is very useful for us to hear such a to hear music,
To
listen
listen to music, you mean listen to
to
music.
listen to music individual and
Individually, you mean to listen to music in
individually
private. You mean
in private.
to listen to music in
Listen to
private.
yeah in private. Listen to music.
In
Yeah.
private. So you don't have to let the others hear what you are listening
Yes.
to.
Yeah. Even you can make a call privately.
Mhm. Say,
Uh,
but headphones can also be used to check the sound quality, you know. Like we have other kind of headphones, headphones to check the sound quality in studio. And also some
uh,
headphones has a noise canceling function, you know.
yeah, exactly. And exactly. And we have uh feature about headphones such as 5.1 or 4.1 or only 2.1. So if we have the headphone with 5.1, it means uh, we can hear the sound better
No, so that
and
would sound better.
can it can recreate the sound,
Recreate. It can recreate the sound.
recreate the sound. as in theater, such as we can hear the sound comes from different ways, such as we can hear the sound of drum from this side and the sound of guitar from another side or whatever, something like that. And even we can hear such as action movie. It's very, very exciting movie. And if we want to have the real emotion when we watch a movie like that, so we should have a good quality headphone
I see. A
like
good
that.
quality headphones always welcomed.
Yes.
Of course. So what do you use your headphones for then?
Um, Normally I use the headphone for meeting, and sometimes I use headphone to listen to music better. And for movie, I do not use a lot, but
I
sometimes,
see. All right.
yeah.
So, what types of headphones do you use? Because we have, what, over-ear headphones, we have noise canceling headphones, we have studio headphones, and
Nowadays, we use ear headphone,
in-ear, you mean?
yeah, in ear headphone
I think it's called
because
earphones, isn't it?
they are more popular now,
Exactly.
and we can carry it to everywhere and easy to put it in pocket. Yeah. So of course, easy to connect with the smartphone, and we can do it.
Okay, very good. So when would you use headphones then? When would you use headphones then?
Um, we use we use headphone for meeting. It means in daytime. However, in nighttime, we can use it to listen to music privately. So, uh, independent, individually.
Individually.
Yes, yeah, because we do not make noise to another.
We don't want to make noise and don't want to disturb
Yeah,
the others, you mean?
yeah, we do not want to disturb others. No,
I see. So do you think
disturb.
earphones are better than headphones? Let's think about
Uh,
how comfortable people wear it. Also
um,
comfortability.
I think earphones is more comfortable,
Comfortable.
com,
Comfortable.
com, comfortable, more comfortable than headphone be- because earphone is smaller than headphone. However, as you can see that DJ always use headphones, so with high quality.
I see. Of course, I think there's a reason why they do that. It
Yes,
depends. It depends on the use. Like
yes,
if whether you use it for whatever task and whether the headphones it's how can I say suitable for your task or
yes,
not.
yes,
So if people do sports if people do sports, they would prefer earphone, in-ear
Yes.
headphones.
Yes.
There's also something called sport earphone, I think,
Sport and they use earphone when they go out,
where it's
when they,
like traveling when going out.
yeah, traveling. Yes. And however, they can use headphones for professional tasks such as DJs,
Being DJ,
such
yes,
as
yes.
uh, concert, uh,
I see.
listen to music for director or something.
Hmm,
Yeah.
I see.
For customize music, yes. For creators,
For creators.
yes.
Okay,
Um,
so basically, do you feel uncomfortable wearing headphones?
uh, Normally, if we wear headphones, we stay at um, we do not move a lot. We have to stay at one location, such as in room, in house, uh, on table, sitting in your table to listen to music or something like that.
Mm.
So we can wear headphones. If we have to travel, we wear earphones.
I
Yeah.
see. So, do you feel uncomfortable wearing headphones?
Mm. I think I do not. I can wear headphones when I stay at home and I want to hear the high quality sounds, so I can wear it. Yeah. Cho anh hỏi một cái, với những cái câu như cái kiểu này á thì mình nên trả lời như thế nào cho nó hợp lý ha? Hay
Like, for
là
example, do you feel uncomfortable wearing headphones? You can say yes or no, and you can,
yes,
of course, you can explain why is it uncomfortable or why do you feel it's comfortable.
yes.
It doesn't
Okay.
matter if yes or no. The main way is to explain why, you know.
Why
It doesn't matter yes or
we
no, you know.
yeah.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Now, so in what condition should you not use headphones? So this question, maybe they ask you, for example,
Yeah,
should you
I
use headphone when
think
driving? Should
when
you use
we are driving, when driving, we should not use headphones there because
because it can endanger yourself.
yeah, it is very dangerous. We cannot hear the sound from other car or
Exactly.
from
Other vehicles
other streets. Yes, of course.
and other vehicles and other vehicles. It could be very
Vehicle
dangerous.
from other vehicle,
That's the
and
number
we
one.
can yes.
That's number one. You should do
And
that.
another condition is uh,
Yes. What?
we should not wear headphones when we are sleeping.
Sleeping.
Yes,
How could people wear headphones when they sleep? I don't understand.
yes. Uh,
I know some people who do that, but
yeah,
I know
yeah,
people who do
yeah,
that, but I don't think people can do actually wear headphones when they sleep, you know? It's weird.
yeah. In here, we
Super weird,
can
I think.
we can listen to music when we go to bed. However, we should not wear headphones when we go to bed.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Because it does
because
affect our sleep, you mean?
yeah, easy to get sleep. However, when we get sleep, we should be relaxed completely.
We should remove it, you mean?
Yeah. We should remove and we should be relaxed completely.
I see.
When we wear headphone, it means the sound from headphone can make noise
And then we
and
cannot fall
disturb
asleep easily,
us.
you mean?
Yes,
Of course, it can affect our sleep. A lot of people I know, they are
yes,
teenagers and they use headphones a lot.
yeah,
And
exactly.
they don't sleep very well, I have to say. That's a problem, you know. Now, so that's story three. Okay, that's headphones. Okay, that's story two. And now let's go to part two and part three. So let's try topic about social media. Did we do this one? No, we didn't. Okay, let's do topic number 10. Describe something interesting you saw on social media. Miêu tả một cái gì đó thú vị anh chị đã thấy trên truyền thông social media. You should say when it was, nó khi nào vậy? Where you saw it, bạn thấy nó lúc nào? What you saw, explain why you think it was interesting. Bạn thấy cái gì và giải thích là tại sao bạn nghĩ điều đó là thú vị. And then part three of social media there's a lot of questions. Why do people like to use social media? Tại sao con người ta lại thích sử dụng mạng xã hội? So think about what social media can provide and is it helpful for their work? Is it helpful to promote their services or helpful to promote their work to promote to advertise themselves or their businesses? Is it what else? And then social media can be used for entertainment, of course, big time entertainment. You can see a lot of people on TikTok and on other kind of social media apps. Now, but there are other uses of social media. People can use social media to for how can I say nefarious purposes, which is bad purposes. Like for example, to spy on people, nghe lén người khác, theo dõi người khác. To spy
Yeah,
on
I think
people.
so.
Exactly. That's what social media is for. Back then Facebook is like that. But now we have other social media which can be used to spy on people. And advertisers or the government can use social media to monitor or control the public, kiểm soát quần chúng, to control the public or to monitor the public. Like exactly a lot of things are going on in Vietnam right now, định hướng dư luận to, how can I say, in order to lead the opinion of people, in order to make people to control the public, to make people think differently about different issues, to make people think differently about several issues of the society. And sometimes it can, of course, they use it to control the public. Like, for example, when there is a, how can I say, political, when there's a political events that happen, the internet in Vietnam always lags. And it is a clear sign that the government is trying to control the traffic of the internet, to control the internet traffic, kiểm soát cái lượng giao thông, cái lượng internet, to control the traffic of internet or internet traffic in order to prevent people from knowing the truth.
Prevent. prevent,
Yes, exactly, to prevent people
prevent
from knowing the truth. People can use social media to learn new things, of course, to learn new knowledge,
knowledge,
to actually in order to know,
update information,
to update,
update
yes,
news,
to update news and information around the
mm,
world, things
update
like that.
news, update, and even to relax.
To relax, of course, that's entertainment, yes. Now, what kinds of things are popular on social media? Có những thứ nào nó thông dụng trên mạng xã hội? Like, think about what kind of post. Những bài đăng như thế nào? What kind of post?
Yeah.
Normally, what do you see? You often see people flaunting, flaunting their wealth, khoe của trên mạng. You often see people flaunting their wealth. They are, how can I say, boasting,
Oh, planting, planting,
flaunting, to
flex.
boast. Yeah,
You know,
exactly. To flaunt and to flex, exactly the same thing. But
to
don't use the
flex.
word flex in IELTS, please.
Oh, really? That
Don't
is,
use those slangs. These are slangs,
that is flamingo.
It's a slang you should not use in IELTS.
Yeah, yeah,
Flex,
okay.
nah. People flaunting their wealth
Yeah,
to boast, khoe khoang, to boast or to show that they are rich, and to show off. Same thing, to show off, khoe khoang, about their fancy vacation pictures, and also you see a lot of gym, muscles, gym and muscles. Like people who go to the gym, they always take lots of pictures. It's like it creates, of course, it creates um, social pressure, of course. Áp lực xã hội chứ. Of course, it creates social pressure on the others, and it makes
social
them feel bad. Of course, it makes the other feels bad. That's called
yeah,
social pressure, or it's called peer pressure. Peer pressure. Áp lực bạn đồng trang lứa. So it's called peer pressure. Peer pressure can be applied to any age, not just the teenagers. Any age, people can experience peer pressure. Ở độ tuổi nào cũng nữa, cũng phải trải qua cái peer pressure này cả. Người già, người trẻ đều phải trải qua so với bạn đồng trang lứa của mình nhé. And think
yeah,
about food pictures, food and drinks. People posting food and drinks online, and of course, some people they post educational contents, nội dung giáo dục. People post, how can I say, những bài dạy giáo lý phải sống như thế nào. Yeah, like people often post like how to live a life happier, how can I say,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
how to live appropriately, how to be happier, those kind of posts.
yes.
Wow, that sounds that's something that people always like and comment. Anyway, so what are the advantages and disadvantages of using social media? Lợi ích tác hại của chuyện sử dụng mạng xã hội là gì? So think about the health issues that can come with it. Think about back pain, neck pain, and of course, if you use computer a lot, you will have carpal tunnel syndrome. Hội chứng syndrome without an E. Okay. Hội chứng ống cổ tay. Carpal tunnel. It's carpal tunnel syndrome.
Carpal tunnel
If you
syndrome,
if you use computer a
syndrome.
lot, you will have that syndrome.
Yeah,
Syndrome.
syndrome. When we talk about disease, uh,
Carpal tunnel syndrome, yes. And
syndrome and symptom.
symptoms. Syndrome hội chứng, symptoms triệu chứng.
Yes.
Of course, they are different. And think about disadvantages. It's a waste of time, very time consuming. Of course, it's
And
very time consuming but it's addictive as well, mang tính gây nghiện. And it can make people addicted to it. Bị nghiện cái gì đó. Be careful with the passive and active adjectives, những tính từ chủ động bị động. Nó tùy vào cái trạng thái của nó nha. Like interesting and interested. Addictive,
oh,
addicted.
yeah.
All right, so that's the disadvantages. Think about using social media. You can lose your bank account. You can lose money. It's called online scams. Lừa đảo trên mạng, online scams. We say online frauds. Frauds. Online frauds or online scams. Think about online fraud. There's a lot of online frauds going on in Vietnam right now, and the government cannot do anything. So it's like rampant. It's running rampant now. Rampant means it spreads everywhere, and there is nobody to stop it. Nó lan rộng khắp nơi, không có ai ngăn chặn nổi nó rampant luôn. The rampant. It's running rampant in Vietnam right now. Very bad. Okay, so think about advantages. Of course, advantages we know already. I'm sure you can do it. So what do you think about making friends on social network? Anh nghĩ gì về chuyện kết bạn trên những hệ thống mạng xã hội? Well, there's a good and bad things about it.
Good and bad.
We have cyber
Easy
friends,
or quick. Yeah. However, that is also you read for cyber scam.
Of course, cyber scams are everywhere. We have
Cyber
cyber friends,
scam.
những bạn trên
Scam.
mạng. Cyber friends are, of course, I did made some cyber friends in the past, yes.
Mm-hmm.
And I still do. There's no problem with that, but online scams everywhere. Now, it's harder. I think it's way harder to trust people online these days. It's way harder. Cái chữ way này nó mang cái tính gọi là nhấn mạnh cái danh từ tiếp theo, nó nhấn mạnh cái tính từ đằng sau đó. The word way here is to emphasize. It's like very much harder. It's a much harder to trust people online. Okay, so think about those things. Okay, so why shouldn't people trust everything they see on social media? Tại sao con người ta không nên tin bất kỳ thứ gì họ nhìn thấy trên mạng xã hội? Well, of course, people can forge.
I do not
Can
think that is
forge.
correct. However, it still have both sides, advantage
There are still
and
advantages and
disadvantage.
disadvantages. Yes.
Yeah. So because
People
online
can
or
forge
social
information
media,
and fake data. Yes, exactly. People
yes,
always do that.
exactly.
Forge là giả mạo á. Động từ to forge. It's a
Yes.
forge
For
here is a verb, and to
for
fake here is a verb as well.
for and face
Forge, they can forge information, forge data, and
to
so
create fake information,
to create fake information. Yes.
even create fake video.
Yes, exactly. Fake videos. These days
Yeah.
we have AI generated.
Yes, exactly.
We have AI generated videos which are totally fake. It can be really, really fake, and it can be really convincing. It can be really convincing. So some people may fall, some people may fall victim to it, you know?
Yeah.
Like so, for example, this thing often happens with celebrities. News of celebrities being dead, you know, but indeed they're still alive. It happens all the time. Like news of governors being dead, people in the government, you know, but in practice they're still alive. You know, these things are called fake news, and fake news are everywhere these days. Is there any control? Is there any verification of news? Sự kiểm chứng thông tin mới. Is there a verification of news? Not really. It's very difficult to verify news if it's real or fake, but you can depend on a system where people can report fake information.
Social media is a good way to reach
Yes,
news or information
but
quickly.
everything can be
However,
abused. Of course, everything can be abused. Cái gì cũng có thể bị lạm dụng cả.
yes, exactly.
Of course.
We can easily to confirm information that is correct or not. However, they do not have the familiar to do so for every information we get that.
Okay, so next question is, do you think that the media is contribute? I think it's contribute. Oh yeah, contribute, to contribute. Do you think that the media is contributing a lot to development of countries? Anh chị có nghĩ rằng mạng truyền thông đang cống hiến, đóng góp rất nhiều cho sự phát triển của những đất nước hay không? Think about businesses. Could businesses run well and sell products without apps, without medias? Could people get to know each other? Could people get to know each other better? Could people know about events to attend? Could people know events to attend without social media? Not really, I think. And okay, and then business deals, you know, think about business deals, những cái thỏa thuận doanh nghiệp. Business deals can be found and business partners, of course. Những người làm ăn chung nhau, business partners can be found online as well. So think about that. And it does not only contribute to the development of countries, it also contribute to the defense of the country, you know. Like for example, during the Russian Ukraine war, during the Russian
Right.
war that is still going on, people post videos like that. People post videos on the battlefield, chiến trường,
Yeah, exactly.
and people use
And
and then that can contribute a lot to the outcomes or the results of the war, because these videos can be forged or can be edited in order to make people think differently about the war, you know, to support or to to say no to it, you know. So a lot of things can happen. Now, next question. What do you think are the roles of the media in our modern world? In our modern world. Anh chị nghĩ gì về những vai trò của truyền thông trong thế giới hiện đại của chúng ta? Like for example, in our modern world, can we live without it? Can we live without social media? Is there
Yeah.
any disadvantages? Can people find jobs easily? You know, and then you can also predict in the future as well. Có thể là đoán dự đoán tương lai như thế nào. Like, shall we will we be even more dependent? Shall we be even more dependent on social media? Can we live without it? Có thể sống thiếu nó không? Yeah, that's the thing. And then last question here. Do you think there is anything people can do to have a cleaner and healthier social media environment? Anh chị có nghĩ rằng có bất kỳ thứ gì con người ta có thể làm để có được một cái môi trường mạng xã hội lành mạnh và sạch hơn không? So think about censorship, to censor, to censor, to censor something or someone, kiểm duyệt ai đó hoặc cái gì đó. So we have censorship, 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 censorship. So kiểm duyệt. We have verification. So the verb is to verify. To
A
verify.
better and healthier social
To
media
verify something.
environment.
Kiểm chứng cái gì đó là có thật hay không. What do you say?
Verify.
And they have to depend on a system that people can report fake news, that people can report abuse, to report abusive behaviors, phải tường thuật báo cáo những hành vi mang tính lạm dụng chẳng hạn. To report abusive behaviors of users, because some people they abuse it a lot, like we have cyberbullying. Cyberbullying, sự bắt nạt trên mạng. Of course, cyberbullying happens a lot online, but the mildest form, cái dạng mà nó nhẹ nhẹ nhất á, the mildest form, it's what's it called? Body shaming. Body shaming, nhục mạ cơ thể người khác. So body shame other people. Like
Body
if someone
shaming.
is too
Body
fat,
shaming.
too fat, too short, if someone
Yes.
has no
We,
hair, for example, if someone is bold,
yeah.
something like that.
Bold.
Body shaming, it's one of the mildest form of cyberbullying, but a lot of the time it becomes very serious because, you know, the whole society can comment a lot on posts if they don't agree to something, and that can lead to suicide, suicides,
Suicide.
những vụ tử vong do là họ quyên sinh, do họ tự sát. That can lead to suicides. A lot of them, it happens a lot in Korea, South Korea, and Japan. And also it happens in Vietnam as well. Because of social pressure, vì áp lực xã hội. And but actually I think it's cyberbullying, most of them. Now, so we are talking about how people can do to have a cleaner and healthier social media environment. How do we do that?
What about
Well, you should think
we
about,
have to think
yes.
about social media connection with friends, with social media channels, and the second way, second thing is when we get a new information or new connection and learn how to verify it, how to verify information and how to verify a new connection and do actions such as reject or accept a new connection or new request to add friend or something like that. So
Yes.
because if we add a new friend who is had a lot of fake news, so we can easily get a fake news every day. If
Exactly. Fake news every day,
yes,
it's
and
common.
if someone always post positive news or positive
Positive,
start
positive, positive,
positive started on news every day, we will feel very
positive,
bad for every day. So it is not good. I think so.
positive, positive,
Positive.
positive, and negative.
Yeah, and negative. And
Negative, eve,
yeah,
negative, and positive.
negative. So
Eve, positive, and
negative,
negative.
negative, because uh, that is uh, no, no. That is inactive abroad to update information. So it is not good if we have and we read uh, bad news every day. I do not think so. That is a good way to update information.
No.
So I have to select. I have to make decision when we have
Decision,
a new
decision, decision.
decision when we have a new connection
Okay,
and we,
right. Okay, let's think about this one for a moment. Okay, so Mr. Hung, please, can you describe something interesting you saw on social media? Please pay attention to the time limit. Yes,
uh,
please.
on social media I cannot update a lot of things.
No, no, no.
However,
Please focus on task two here. Describe something interesting you saw on social media. You should focus on what you should say here, please. You have only 2 minutes.
mm, I think the I I think social media help me to update a lot of news about US election.
Okay.
So because we do not spend a lot of time to
Two.
update news from news paper. However, my friend share information about that, and I can update it uh, in
Yes.
from my friends. So such that he update about the result and the campaign and about information about candidate, good or not, something like that. So it is interesting. And after that, I can read news from newspaper to
Exactly.
verify that.
To
Yeah.
verify that. Exactly. Okay, so is that your part two? Okay, that's good enough, I think. Now let's go to part three of social media. So why do people like to use social media? What do you think?
Um, the most the most common way
Da
to
da
use
da 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 da
the
da 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 da. The most common way.
the
Da
most
da da da
common
da
way
da 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 da.
the
The
most
most common
the
way.
most common way to use social media is for to uh connect friends and to update information from friends. So people can use social media to talk with friends and update information from friends and share their information about their family or their activity or daily activity. So the people can update that. I think that is the most benefit of social media.
The most benefit, are you
The
sure? The
most
most plus adjective. Most cộng tính từ nha anh ơi.
the
The
most
most important benefit. Be
the
careful.
most
Please be
important
careful. The most important benefits or the most
the most
beneficial thing. Nó phải cộng tính từ nha.
yeah
The
the
most.
most benefit the most important benefit yeah.
Okay, very well. Now, so what kinds of things are popular on social media? What do you think?
Mm, I think social media include daily activity update. So and social media also contain news from official news such as mm, from they can share news from newspaper news channel, so we can update from social media. And the last one is
The last one
the
is
last one the last one they can share personal information, personal activity.
personal
Yeah,
information, personal activity.
personal activity and personal their personal information and activities. So
Hmm.
we can update that news about friends. I think that is also good.
I see. Now, so what kind of things are popular on social media then? Like what kind of posts, what kind of videos, what kind of things?
Mm. Are popular.
Yes. Popular posts, popular videos, popular pictures,
Okay.
something like that, what kind of things are there?
Uh,
And why do you think they are popular? Nó có lý do tại sao nó popular không? Yeah, let's try that.
I think there are two things they are popular on social media are about bad news, about trending or bad news, because bad news or trending news reach a lot of people.
They reach a lot of people.
They
It
reach
reaches a lot
a
of
lot
people.
of people, and it they can leave they can easily leave comment or feedback
Comments,
comments and
comments or
feedbacks
feedbacks. Yes.
or discussion about that.
Right.
And of course,
What else is there?
and another thing is the article about hobby about hobbies such as about photography, about movie, about
Photography.
sport. Yeah, it's good, and people can read it many times, not only one. So,
I
and
see.
they can share together. They have hobbies. Uh, they can find friends with the same hobby and same uh, concentration of
I see.
yeah.
So, what are the advantages and disadvantages of using social media then?
Using social media at both sides, advantage and disadvantage. For
Advantage, tage, tage,
advantage,
advantage, and disadvantage.
advantage, for advantage, social media is a easy way to connect friends with friends to update news information from friends and and a lot and even can find people in the same hobby and the same concern groups,
I see.
but it also had a disadvantage.
There are also
There
disadvantages.
are there are also disadvantages.
Disadvantages?
Yeah, disadvantages such as uh, we c- we can have connection with bad friends or bad people.
I see.
They put a lot of
They
starter
post
bad starter or information, face information, and
fake
even
informations, fake informations.
fake information, and even they can uh, do a lot of harmful action with us or with friends, or maybe affect on
Maybe it can affect, yes,
affects on other people and affect
exactly, exactly.
us. Yes, and even they can share and of course when we share the information, someone can know that and talk about that in a wrong way.
In a wrong way, say.
Yes, of course. That we can control the privacy to do so. However, sometimes we cannot control it completely. Yeah. We think that we just share the information about about our location,
Mm.
but even just only location, someone can view the location,
Can use
can use the location to share a story. Such as when we put a new starter,
post when we
we
post
post when we post a new starter near a hotel, so another people can see it and can think about the starter and about
the status.
the starter and location, and why we use hotel at this time, something like that. Of course,
Yes.
uh, there are both sides. Disadvantage advantage.
Okay, good. Now, so what do you think of making friends on social network?
Um, I think making friends on social network is easier than in real time
Hmm.
because because in real time we have to do it in person
Hmm.
and
And do it in
we have
person, and people are more real. You think people are more real,
yeah we are
right?
more real and uh, we can talk together and that sometimes it is not easy to some 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 people.
In my opinion, it's the opposite. Because why? People often fake things when they are online, you know.
That
And
that is also that is
well,
good or not.
but the thing here is
Both
a lot of
sides, yes.
people, when hiding behind fake accounts,
Yeah,
when
exactly.
hiding behind fake accounts,
Yes.
they
Yeah.
can be really rude and they can show their true color. True
Yeah,
color here means
exactly.
like their nature. They can
They
show
can
how badly they
hide
are, how bad they are.
that. They can hide bad thing, just show the good thing
Exactly. But
on social
what
network.
I'm talking about now is that people are much more easier to show their who they are online
Yes.
because when hiding behind a fake account, there is no consequences for their action, you know.
Yeah,
Không có phải có
exactly.
cái hậu quả nào cả. Người ta có thể dễ dàng show được cái bản chất xấu xa của họ. Yeah, people can show because because there are no consequences. Because there are
Yeah.
no consequences for their actions online. So people are much likely to show their true color, what they truly think, you know. Oh, can we take a break, please? Just a moment. Okay, so okay, so next question is why shouldn't people trust everything they see on social media? What do you think?
Hmm. We can see that social media, every people can post any status, even emotion status on social media,
Yes,
and they can share it with uh, with friends, uh, with every people.
with everyone,
So
yes.
we can read it and we can update news status. However, we do not know the information is correct or not if we do not validate it.
If the information is not validated, you mean verified.
Yes, yes.
If it's
If
not
we do not,
validated, or you can use the word validated or
yes,
verified. No,
verified, verified,
mhm.
verified it or validated
Validated or verified.
that. If we
Okay,
do not
great.
validate it,
Okay, great. And
so
so what else is there?
so we should not put everything
Should
we
not trust everything.
put everything we get from social media. So
I see. So do you think that the media is contributing a lot to the development of countries?
currently social media do not contribute a lot. However, it increase gradually and it increased rapidly because as you know that a lot of people only update information by social media
Mm-hmm.
now. Yes. So, and even now, as you know that a lot of government organizations have social media channel to update news.
Exactly.
Yeah, and citizen can get information from their channels.
Mhm.
Uh, it means they can update information. They can
They can
they
upgrade. They
can
can upgrade.
update easier, quickly,
Hmm.
quick. So
They can update easily. They can update quickly. I see.
that
Good. So,
uh, it increase.
what about other fields of the country? Like I told you before, the story of defense, fighting a war.
Yeah, exactly. As you know that about Ukraine,
The Ukraine-Russian
Ukraine
war.
and Russia war.
The
If
Ukraine-Russian war, you mean?
yeah, Ukraine and
The
Russian war
Ukraine-Russian
is far
war.
from us.
Mhm.
Is far from Earth. However, we can update new about it every day. And of course, it affects Earth and affect our life
It affects us in
as
our life
well.
as well.
As
Mm.
you can see that the price of everything increase.
The price of everything increases.
Yeah,
It's
and
we cannot
homely.
run away from something. The
Yes,
effects will be
exactly.
felt everywhere.
And we can see the homely people
Homeless people everywhere,
on street.
on the streets.
Yes, also from Ukraine.
Yes, and
Yeah,
Vietnam, everything's getting more expensive now.
yeah, exactly.
Ah,
The
dear, it's
price,
getting more
the
expensive.
price. You've
Now,
heard about the price of everything.
yes.
Yeah,
So how does
because
it relate? How does it relate to the Ukraine
as you know
Russian
that
war?
they
Yay? Are you sure? Yay?
they 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 they
Day,
they
day.
um they they do not allow to import a lot of things from Russia,
Yes, so
and
that's about geopolitical problem, địa chính trị.
that the
That's a
practical
geopolitical problem.
problem exactly, and supplier also chain,
The
supply
supply
chain
chain
also
issue,
chain.
yes, chuỗi cung ứng.
Yeah.
The supply chain
Supply chain
issue, yeah.
also chains.
Exactly.
And
But how is it
the,
related to the media now? We are talking about media. Please focus.
about media, so
Tập trung vào cái media nha.
we can update information from media, social media, such as um Ukraine and Russia use Telegram to update war information,
That's funny. They use Telegram.
battle information.
Exactly.
So
That's so
update to
funny.
citizen and update to people and update to the rate of war. It
The
means
rest of the world.
a world, the rate of the world. That it means update to us. So even we do not link directly to
Mhm,
them. However, we still sometimes update the news about it.
mhm.
That yeah.
So, what do you think are the roles of the media in our modern world then? In the future, would it be even more
Yeah,
important than now? And
I
what
think
role
the
would it play?
role of the media modern world is increasing, increasing. The and in official way and in official
Hmm.
in official way
Unofficial? You mean official and unofficial?
and official, yes, both
Official and
official and
unofficial.
unofficial
Một cách chính
ways.
thức và không chính thức. Hmm.
Yes, official is officials means government organizations
Yeah.
also have their channel to update news, update information to citizens
To citizen, yeah.
or to people. And unofficial, it means people or user can share and can report and update news about that,
Yes.
about from government or from organization or from their company or whatever, something like that. So that is unofficial.
That is
But
an official, I see.
yes.
Now, so um say, do you think there's anything people can do to have a cleaner and healthier social media environment
I think so. I think so. As you can see that from beginning, social media only
from the beginning?
from the beginning, social media only have like or share.
Mm,
However, now they have more emotion, more reaction on posts or started to let to let how government to let the how to say that the
yes. To let the government control the internet, you mean?
yeah, exactly, to control, to filter
To
the content
filter,
from
to
the internet,
filter the content, những âm đầu. To
to
filter the
filter the
content.
content from the internet.
Hmm.
So such a,
Otherwise, it's like a dumpster, như là bãi rác vậy đó.
yeah,
Otherwise,
exactly.
it is like a dumpster, especially when the election season comes in. The internet is full of trash, a lot of trashy things.
The and to reduce, but uh just have to reduce, but not all of them,
Reduce, but
because
not
all of them can be can be disappear from social
disappear, can
media.
disappear. Mhm.
The and of course,
Right. Okay. So
we
I
can
have
see a
one.
lot of,
Okay.
yeah,
There are something people can do. People need to take initiative. People to need to take initiative. It means that they have to take the lead. To
yeah,
take
of
the
course, can
lead, they have
have,
to take the lead and try to filter contents, try to report bad contents
yeah,
online.
exactly, yeah. I also want to say that we can have social network to filter
Yes.
so that we can report and we can hide posts uh, if we think that they are should not show to user, to audience, to friend or to people, and it should remove it from social network or should be let so on social media, something like that. And
Let's
we
see.
can customize,
Custom.
uh, customize, we can report. Customize, it means we want to see
We can
posts.
customize the post. It means like we can customize what we want to see online, you mean?
Yes, Yeah, exactly. And we can report to filter it. Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, because
Okay. Yeah.
when we enter keyword or when we enter interesting thing, hobby or
Interesting.
something like that,
Interesting things, you mean?
interesting thing, hobby or something like that to support and to let social media know that we want to see it, we want to see that, and we do not want to see something we do not,
I
we
see.
will
Hmm.
not interested.
Not
So,
interested in.
yeah.
That we are not, no, we do not, we are not interested in that. Okay, so let's move on to the next topic. We don't have enough time, so I'll choose a topic part two on
Uh, so can I suggest that
suggest. What do you suggest?
we can for the next
Next,
where the next session and next day we
on the
can
next day?
select it today. For subject we can select number 5, number 50, number
No, no, no.
55.
I don't think it's a good idea that you prepare in advance because remember, in an exam, you are not allowed to prepare
Mm-hmm.
much at all. So you have to get
Mm-hmm.
used to the stress.
Mm-hmm.
You have to get
Oh,
used to the stress of the exam.
oh,
So that's
yeah.
why I don't think it's a good idea. Try
Mm-hmm.
not to prepare too much for something. Try to, always be ready, always be ready for surprises. So that's why
Okay,
I
I
don't think you
see.
should prepare in advance for a topic, something like that. Of course, it would sound really good, but that is not how we should practice.
Ah, yeah, I see. Okay.
That is not
Okay.
exactly how we should practice.
It means if I have time, I can practice any topic
Any
and
topic you want.
but yeah, okay. Yes, I see.
Right, let's try 50 now. Describe a person who is talkative. Miêu tả một cái người bạn biết mà cái người này là nói nhiều lắm. Talkative here can be a neutral thing, a positive thing, or a negative thing. It depends on how you see it, how you view it. You should say who this person is. Người này là ai vậy? How you know this person? Là thế nào anh chị biết người này? What this person likes to talk about. Cái người này thích nói về cái gì? How you feel about this person? Anh chị cảm thấy gì về người này? Okay, this is not a tough one. So, okay, so Mr. Hung, can you describe a person, who is talkative?
I want to describe
I want to
my
describe. I would like to
friend.
describe.
I would like to describe my friend who sit beside me in high school.
In high school or school.
In high school, and he is a talkative man.
Mm.
Yeah, in high school, and uh, I I st- I s- he is my friend in high school, and he
Mhm.
sit he and me sit in one table.
He and I, careful.
He
Chủ
and
ngữ.
I
So he and I,
sit in one table.
so he and I sat
Sat
in the
sat
same,
in the
sat in the
same
same
table.
chair and table,
In same in
sat
same
on the
t-
same chair and table.
and
Because we have to sat on the chair. Phải ngồi trên
yes,
ghế. Yeah, we have to sat on
yes,
the
yes,
chair. We sat on the same chair and on
and
the same
table
table, by the same table.
there, and he he is very smart. However, he is also very talkative and good. Talkative,
Talkative.
talkative. Yeah, he can talk a lot about everything, about subjects, we learn about hobby, hobbies, and about everything. And of course, sometimes we think that he has good knowledge about everything. However, he talk too much and make noise and disturb us as well. So,
Yes.
uh,
Okay, that's good enough, I think. That's good enough. And how you feel about this person.
yeah. So I think uh, sometimes we think we love the story he talk about.
But
However, sometimes we hate that because it too much is not good at all. And even when we want to talk about that, and he tried to talk about that as much as possible.
mhm, I see. Okay, I see. All right. So would you like to try another one? It's seven
Mm,
o'clock already. So would you like to try another one?
yeah, also really okay. Really good enough for today, I
Okay, it's
think.
not enough for today. I
Yes,
see.
yeah,
Okay, so 50s.
yeah.
Okay. All right.
So
So we need to continue this one on Tuesday, though. Okay.
yeah.
See.
However, I think today is better than
I can
last
feel that
day.
too. It was better
Yes,
than yesterday, I think.
yes, yes.
I mean,
Because
than the previous time. Yeah.
the I think because I can think about the topic and I can think about
The
how to
way how to answer it.
pronounce
Yeah.
correctly. Yeah,
Yes,
sometimes I
exactly.
forgot that. However, I can balance both.
You
Okay.
should balance both, though.
Yes.
I
Yeah. Okay.
see. Okay, I'll see you soon then. I need to have my dinner now. Okay, I'll see you.
Yeah. See you later. Bye bye.
Mm.